play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there's no place I am going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Though I know that evening's empires turned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still no sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I'm the one to me, and in the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there's no place I am going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you.
How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R, back with another lesson and an amazing song as always. Today we're looking at some classic Dylan and Mr. Tambourine Man. Absolutely love this song. Obviously it's a Dylan classic. It's not too difficult to play, there's no bar chords in it by aid of a capo. It's quite difficult to sing, however, you know, squeezing all the words in, but that's obviously Bob Dylan for you. Obviously, you know, a poet. So we'll get to that in a moment. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and the strumming pattern, then they do really help to this with all the words and everything and how they work around the chords. I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page, so I'll put a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. And the way that works is click on the link, sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you guys want to pledge. So very much appreciated. It's a way that you can help this channel out, because I can promise you all the money generally goes back into the lessons, and it gives you guys access to not only this song, all the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns, to pretty much everything I've done over the past 4 years, just over now. So there's a lot of content up there. There's also some exclusive videos that aren't on YouTube. There's videos from the archive. There's stuff there to coincide with some of the technique lessons I've done. So what you're waiting for, link in the comments, link in the description. If you don't want to do that, you'd like to show some appreciation in a different way, over this side, just underneath the video, I've got a super thanks link. You can click on that, make a small donation. Again, massively appreciated. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Now, if you are subscribed and you haven't done already, please hit that little notification bell. You'll find that just underneath the video there. By hitting that, you'll get notified every time I put a video out, so you can keep up to date with all the videos. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as you always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so to play this song, you're going to need your guitar and standard tuning, but as you can see, you're going to need the capo on the 3rd fret, okay? Now, the intro chord is a D chord, but there's a little embellishment where we go to a D sus2 and then back to a D again. So that's just on the D chord, taking the 2nd finger off and then placing it back on again. So what we get is... Okay, and we start straight into the chorus on this song. So the chords to the chorus are going to be a G, A, D, G. That's the first line. Second line we'll go D, G, A sus4, and then back to the A. Next line G, A, D, G, and then the next line D, G, A, and then we've got this little embellishment around the D chord that's going to take us into the verse. So it's a D sus4. So that's adding your little pinky on the 3rd fret on the top E string relative to the capo. We go back to a D, D sus2, and then back to a D again. That's quite a quick change, but I'll play you the chorus. You'll see how all that gels together. So starting with a G, we've got Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there's no place I am going to. A sus4, back to the A. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come follow you. So a bit slower with that little embellishment around that D. So okay, now we're into the first verse, and the first verse, the chords to that are going to be a G, A, D, G, and then a D back to a G, and then we go D, G, A sus4 back to the A. Next line, G, A, D, G, and then D, G, D, G again, and then A sus4 back to the A, and that's going to take us into the chorus again, okay? So I'm just going to sing you that first verse through. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sound, vanished from my hand, left me blinded here to stand, but still no sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet, I have no one to meet, on the ancient empty streets to dead for dreaming. Back to the chorus. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me, I'm not sleepy and there's no place I am going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me, in the jingle jangle of money now come follow me. Okay, now all the verses generally follow the same pattern, but are all, you know, some lines go a little bit longer, but basically the pattern is the first line will be a G, A, D, G, and then, you know, all the verses are slightly different. It'll go D, G, D, G, D, G, A, okay? And then we got the G, A, D, G, D, G, D, G, A. So that's going to be the first verse, okay? Then we got the chorus again. And then the next verse, like I say, they're all slightly different, but they follow a similar sort of pattern. So the next verse will be a G, A, D, G, and then it's a D, G, D, G, D, G, A. Next line will be a G, A, D, G, D, G, D, G, D, G, D, G, A, and then into the chorus again. And as I say, those D, G parts in all the verses, sometimes they go on a little bit longer. So without going through, with a fine tooth comb, I think you need sort of the chords and lyrics to sort of follow this. But basically what I've shown you is what happens through the song. Okay, so then we got the harmonica part. That's basically going over the verse chords. So that's G, A, D, G, and then we got D, G, D, G, D, G, D, G, and then A, and then it'll go G, A, D, G, D, G, D, G, A, and then back to the D again, and then there's another verse, and then it all does similar. So as I say, it follows that similar pattern pretty much all the way through the song. Now a strumming pattern I tend to use throughout this will be a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's a down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So if we hear that around the chords. Okay, and that is pretty much all you're going to need to play this great song. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that lesson. You can't beat a bit of Bob Dylan, and if you don't like Bob Dylan, you don't like music. I know a lot of people don't like his voice, but his lyrics are absolutely amazing. I actually, really got into Bob Dylan a few years ago, bought a lot of his albums, and sort of a bit of an avid fan now, so there we go. So hope you all enjoyed this one. This is one of the obvious songs. I have done a few Bob Dylan songs before, Blowing in the Wind's there, like a Rolling Stone, one of my personal favourites, if you want to go and check those out. If you'd like me to do any more, or it doesn't even have to be Bob Dylan, if you'd like to get a request in, obviously comment below the video in the comments. That's the easiest way to put a request in. Or if you'd like to find me a personal message over on those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot, and I do have to sort of hem it them a little bit, but don't let that put you guys off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going. It's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Please hit that little notification bell you'll find just underneath the video there, so you can keep up to date with all the videos. The Patreon page, sorry to keep banging on about it. You want the chords and lyrics and strumming patterns to all the songs that are put out, you'll definitely need them for this one. So there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description if you want to go and check that out. I've got the super thanks address link over on this side. I do apologise for all this pointing, just showing you where everything is. You can click on that and make a small donation, again, massively appreciated. And another way that you guys could help me out, this doesn't cost you a penny however, but it's very powerful, and it's word of mouth. Word of mouth is a very powerful thing, so if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues. Anyone, plays guitar, please point them in my direction. I'd really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, maybe morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.